Trần Tien was born on October 18, 1982, in the rural province of Quang Nam, located in central Vietnam. Growing up in a family with a deep appreciation for sports, Tien developed an interest in football at an early age. In the small village where he lived, football was one of the most popular pastimes, and young Tien could often be found on the dirt fields playing with his friends. His natural athleticism and keen sense of the game quickly set him apart from his peers. At the age of 10, Tien joined the Quang Nam Youth Football Club, where he began his formal football training. His passion for the sport, combined with his innate talent, led to rapid progress in his skills. As a youth, Tien excelled in both the technical and tactical aspects of the game, showing a particular affinity for leadership on the field. By the time he was 16, it was clear that his potential was exceptional, and he began to attract the attention of scouts from clubs across the region. Though the path to professional football was challenging, Tien remained dedicated to his dream. He moved to Hanoi to join the V-League One team, Bien Phuong, border guard, in 2001, marking the start of his professional career. The early years. Establishing himself in professional football 2001-2005. A rising star in Bien Phuong. Tien's debut in V-League One came in 2001 with Bien Phuong, one of Vietnam's top football clubs. Though he was still a young player, his exceptional technical skills and ability to read the game quickly earned him a spot in the first team. Initially, he played as a midfielder, but his versatility allowed him to take on various roles throughout the team. His ability to dictate play, win tackles, and make incisive passes was instrumental in his early success. During these first years, Tien's work ethic and commitment to improving his game set him apart from other young players in the league. His performances on the field were marked by discipline, intelligence, and a calm demeanor under pressure. His leadership qualities also began to shine, and he quickly became known as a player who could inspire his teammates and rally the squad when things weren't going well. Despite Bien Phuong not being one of the largest clubs in Vietnam, Tien's individual performances caught the attention of national team scouts, and by 2004, he had made his debut for the Vietnam national football team. Throughout his early years, Tien faced many challenges, particularly as he navigated the demands of professional football while also adjusting to the pressures of being a national team player. However, these years were foundational in developing his tactical understanding of the game and his ability to perform consistently under pressure. Career peak. Recognition and leadership 2006-2011. A leader at Bien Phuong. By 2006, Tien had fully established himself as one of the top midfielders in V-League One. His leadership qualities, combined with his technical skills, made him a central figure in Bien Phuong's midfield. During this period, he was appointed team captain, a responsibility he handled with professionalism and poise. As captain, Tien was not only a commanding presence on the field but also a mentor to the younger players on the squad. Under his leadership, Bien Phuong achieved notable successes in domestic competitions, particularly in the Vietnam Cup. His ability to read the game, win crucial tackles, and distribute the ball effectively contributed to the team's defensive solidity and attacking fluidity. Tien's vision and composure on the ball were key factors in Bien Phuong's strong finishes in the league during these years. In 2009, Tien's performances reached new heights as he led Bien Phuong to a third-place finish in the V-League One, the club's best result in many years. Tien's leadership on the pitch was invaluable, and his ability to control the tempo of matches became one of his defining traits. His skill in orchestrating attacks from deep in midfield allowed Bien Phuong to play an exciting, possession-based style of football that earned them respect both domestically and internationally. In addition to his success at the club level, Tien continued to be an integral part of the Vietnam national team during this period. His leadership qualities were recognized by the national team coach, and he was often called upon to lead the midfield in key regional tournaments like the AFC Cup and the AFF Championship. Tien was also a key contributor to Vietnam's performance in qualifiers for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. Main achievements, legacy and recognition. 2012-2016. Cementing his legacy in Vietnamese football. In the years following his peak, Tien continued to be a stalwart for both Bien Phuong and the Vietnam national team. His role as a leader both on and off the field became even more pronounced as he moved into his 30s. By this time, Tien had become one of the most respected figures in Vietnamese football, known for his discipline, tactical acumen, and ability to inspire those around him. In 2012, Tien was awarded the prestigious Vietnam Footballer of the Year award, an honor that recognized his contributions to the sport both domestically and internationally. This was one of the many individual awards Tien would receive throughout his career, and it was a testament to his enduring quality and influence on the pitch. During this period, Bien Phuong experienced relative success under Tien's leadership, finishing consistently in the top half of the V-League One standings and competing in the Vietnam Cup. While Tien was no longer the young, rising star he had been in his early years, his experience and tactical intelligence made him an invaluable player. His leadership as captain continued to provide stability to the team, and he became a symbol of professionalism and dedication for Bien Phuong. Internationally, Tien's contributions to the Vietnam national team were also significant. He played a key role in the 2014 AFF Championship, where Vietnam reached the semifinals. Although the team did not win the tournament, Tien's leadership and performances in midfield were praised by both fans and pundits. He continued to be a regular fixture in the national team until his retirement from international football in 2016. Final years, transition to coaching 2017. Present. Transitioning to coaching. After a long and successful career, Tien announced his retirement from professional football in 2017, at the age of 35. However, his journey in the world of football was far from over. With his wealth of experience and knowledge of the game, Tien transitioned into a coaching role. He took up the position of head coach for Bien Phuong, where he had spent most of his playing career, and where he had become a legendary figure. As a coach, Tien focused on developing the next generation of footballers, imparting the lessons he had learned throughout his playing career. His coaching philosophy emphasized tactical discipline, ball control, and building strong team dynamics. He also worked on improving the technical skills of his players, particularly in midfield, where he had made such an impact as a player. Under Tien's guidance, Bien Phuong saw improvements in their play, and his experience as both a player and a leader helped him command respect from the squad. While his time as a coach was still in its early stages, Tien's dedication to his craft and passion for developing young talent made him a well-respected figure in the coaching community. In addition to his work at Bien Phuong, Tien also began working with the Vietnam Football Federation, VFF, as a consultant, advising on youth development and coaching strategies. He became involved in national-level training camps and worked with young players to help them transition to professional football.